Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's the end of the month, which means it's time for favourites. So let's go ahead and check out what made my list for November. Alright, most of this is Christmas stuff because quite honestly that's what I have been doing a lot of, is making Christmas cards. I'm fully 100% into the Christmas spirit. I have like 6 cards to go, but they're very complicated cards. And you will get to see all of my Christmas cards. I've deliberately not made too many on camera, but you get to see all of them in a video that I'm going to do that's going to go up on Christmas Eve. I'm actually really excited to share that one with you. But you're going to see a lot of Christmas things here that I've just been loving this month. But I'm going to start off with a non-Christmas thing. So you guys know, escape of the washi tape. You guys know I have been very much, I'm going to say I've been into stencils a lot this year. Perhaps I haven't been into stencils always, but I really do love them for my card making. And the problem that I had was they used to live in their packaging and they used to hang on my pegboard. And that was fine while I had so few. But as that collection got bigger and bigger and bigger, it became harder to get things out. So what I've done is I've completely changed the way that I store all my stencils. All of my stencils now live in one of these binders. You can see I've just got the various brands written down the side, but I also have 2 others. One's got Lawn Fawn and one's got Cricket Made. And all I've done is I've put all my stencils into these folders. So these are just the really thick plastic pockets that you can get from Officeworks. I'll link them down below, and some black paper. I find black's really good because it's got whatever stencil material I use, it always shows up really well because very few companies use black stencil paper, stencil material. And I just keep these in here. So like I said, this was the various brands one. So this one's got my Uniquely Creative ones. It's got my Darkroom Door, Paper Rose, my favourite things, Alta New, Hero Arts, and then Kmart at the back, and then Kaisercraft. So that's all of those. They all live in here. And then I've got my Lawn Fawn ones, which of course have Lawn Fawn, and I've got my ones that I've made in my Cricket. So exactly the same, they just obviously don't have packaging. I just love it. It's just such an easy way to store it. It doesn't take up too much room, so I've got plenty of shelf space up there. And it's right above my head. And I always know where to go to get the brands I want. If I do happen to get more of a particular brand, like for, Uniquely Creative, for example, and I wanted to move them into its own little folder, that's absolutely fine. And then all I've done is just used my Kiki K stickers to stick down the side, and because it is going onto plastic, it doesn't stick particularly well. So I just grabbed a bit of clear contacts to go over the top, and that works perfectly. So loving this, and I could decorate the front if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay, I'm going to jump then into some glitter paper. Now I think it was last month I pointed out how much I've been loving the gold glitter paper from Kaisercraft. I fallen in love with red glitter paper. I don't know why. I'm so into red at the moment. Like, when you guys see my Christmas cards, you'll know what I mean. Most of them are red. This is just lovely. It just feels wonderful. It's easy to cut, and it's not a glitter paper that you have to worry about like rubbing your hands across and coming out with glitter. You just don't. It's absolutely stunning. I love the red. It's good quality. It's good price, I think. I think it's 5. I don't quite remember. I know it's 5 sheets for something or 10 sheets for something. It's not very expensive, and if you buy it on, if you're clever, you buy it on the weekends when they've got the 30% off, and bingo, it's really easy. But the other thing I have also been loving, where we're talking about glitter paper, Kmart has come out with this really cool, these 2 really cool collections of metallic paper. This is for the festive season, obviously. So you've got packs of gold and packs of silver. You get a pack of, so I think you get 5 of each of the colours, so you're 5 of each of the finishes. So you've got a matte gold, a mirrored gold, and then a gold glitter, or a silver matte, silver foil, or silver glitter. I just think this is a really good thing. I think they were only like $4. They weren't expensive at all. You get plenty in there. It's a good thick cardstock, and this glitter paper also doesn't rub off, like I can't get any glitter up. It's a different kind of glitter to this. It feels a little bit more fine. That's not the right word, but this feels a little bit more textured than this. It feels a bit smoother. But I've been using, especially the mirrored, the matte one, sorry, behind some of my cards, like behind some of my panels. It just gives this absolutely gorgeous, classic kind of looks to my cards, and I just love it. But I might have to stock up on this before they take it away because it's really, really good. While we're in Kmart territory, you guys would have seen these in one of my reels. I'm learning to do reels. You guys have to tell me if they're bad. But I love I love this Kmart collection of washi tape. It is gorgeous. I love the classic reds that you get here. This is my favourite by a long way, and I'm definitely going to have to buy another tin of it before, not tin, what's the word I'm looking for? Another tube of it before it runs out. You get the classic reds. You get this really cool couple of ones with like Aussie animals on it. So this one's got some, I'm going to go with they're not really emus, but little red birds. And then this one's got koalas and wombats with hats on. It's so cute. Then you've got your metallic, so you've got your gold glitter, your silver spots, and then your gold foil. You've got your really classy white with dark greens and reds and a little bit of blue. And then you've got something just a little bit different. You've got this gorgeous pink one. I just think this is a really great, simple Christmas collection. Great price as always. Kmart are doing really well with their washi tapes at the moment. I just love this, and definitely for that candy cane, I might need to get another packet of this. There is a paper pack that goes with this, and I'll be damned if I can find it. It is never in stock at my Kmart. I need to do something about that, but I will find it. And when I find it, I will use it in a weekly decoration. I definitely will be using this washi tape in a weekly decoration. Okay, we're going to keep going with all the Christmas stuff. I haven't used these yet, but this makes my list because I do this every year. I always buy a countdown set to Christmas, and I know pretty sure I've done a Barney and Moon set. I think I've done a Luscious Labels set. This year I went with Fox and Cactus. I love their cute little colours. I'm really in a traditional Christmas feel at the moment. I don't know why. But this is the cute Christmas countdown stickers. I'm going to put these all in my planner, and you'll see them pop up whenever I do my weeklies for the rest of December. And I just love having a countdown. It makes me feel like Christmas is really coming. Yeah. I love the Christmas countdowns. Alright, this is my favourite, and I knew it would be. I knew it would be my favourite Christmas set that I've had this year. I had a really specific list of cards that I was going to make, and I ended up making probably 2 extras with this one because I just love it so much. This is the Tiny Trees from Concord and Ninth. I got mine from Tiny Trees Turnabout, sorry. I got mine from Dawn Lewis. She ordered it in for me. I got the stamps and the dies. You don't need to. You can just get the stamps and it works perfectly. I adore this. I cannot wait to show you guys the cards I've made with this. But to just give you a rough idea, this is what it does. So this one's not perfect. I messed it up a little bit. But it's just stunning. It makes these amazing backgrounds. And this is with just a little bit of gold foil attached because I made one of the cards like this. I just love it. It's beyond love. It's an obsession. I could make every single one of my Christmas cards with this set. They would all be different. They would all be handmade. They would all be personalised, and I would be a very happy chappy. But you know, I'm already done it. So I just really love it. That sentiment too is quite possibly my favourite Christmas sentiment ever. It's just so good, and it's so simple because it's that lovely font, a very simple classic. Just yeah, absolutely in love. 2 more stamp sets that I have used a little bit of. This is the Santa Paws and Santa Claus sets from Uniquely Creative. These ones are design team ones, that's why they haven't got the stuff printed on the front, but if you buy these, you'll get the lovely things. I love that these have the cute little Christmas cats and Christmas dogs, which are just beautiful. But I also love that it's got this really, really lovely Australian, what's the word I'm looking for, like floral foliage kind of thing. It's got the gum nuts with the gum leaves and the little bauble. So you've got a bit of an Australianism in there as well. And we all, especially us in Australia, know that there's very few stamp sets that we can get that represent an Australian Christmas. And I really love the idea of having gum trees and wattles. I think that's just a really good way to do it. Love these 2 sets. So fun to mix and match or use completely on their own. Check them out on the Uniquely Creative website because they're awesome. Last one, actually no, hold on, I need to grab something else. I've just remembered I'm going to add something else to my list in just a sec. But these have been the absolute staple of my card making for every single Christmas card I've made. I don't lean for my Lawn Fawn stitched rectangles anymore. I lean in for my Uniquely Creative ones because they are Aussie sized, which means they are half A4, quarter A4, not letter size. So it fits much easier. I have the scallop, I've actually got this around the wrong way in the thing, but I've got the stitch nesting and the scallops. I love that they work together. I love that they work separately. Just love these. And I will continually lean for these. They are just so good. Just, yeah. If you're going to buy one stamp set over Christmas, if you're going to sit there, not stamp set, die set. If you're going to buy one die set over Christmas, grab the Uniquely Creative stitched like essentials ones. I'll link them down below. There's also slimline, there's circles, there's squares. Start with the rectangles, build your collection up, but you will not be disappointed by the Uniquely Creative ones, and they're really in great price range. Okay, last but not least, something I didn't understand why everyone went on about this. It is a distress sprayer. It is just a sprayer. It's not anything special. I'm like, I don't need this. It's not cool. It's not different. It's just a sprayer. No, it is definitely different. It does this weird thing. It seems to make my ink, like, it just sprays down, and it's really hard because obviously it's water. So, hold on. I'm just going to grab just a bit of paper. Hold on, I'll get a slightly darker colour. So this is aged mahogany. I'm just doing it this way so I don't have to blend it. You can tell this one's a little dry. That's okay. I just want to show you the difference because I didn't think there would be a difference, but there definitely is. Oh, come on, boy. Alright, so this is just a Kmart one. This is just a plain water sprayer that I bought from Kmart. I'm just going to cover one side up so you can sort of get an idea here. So I'm going to just spray this the same way I normally would. And then I'm going to spray this one as well. And just wait. You have to just wait. I don't know why. This one's actually going to have less time to react than this one. I don't know why this gives me such a different kind of splotch, but it does. It gives me such more of a distressed splotch. And of course I'll do zoom so you can see. But it's amazing how a different bottle can make such a difference. And I did a card. I won't put it up because it's for Ryan's grandma and I don't want her to see it yet. But it'll go up on my Instagram in a couple of days-ish. It'll go up after her birthday, so it won't probably go up till mid-December. But you'll see how good the texture is on that card, and I'm giving it all to the distress spray. It just absolutely nailed it, and I'm yeah, 100% in love. Okay, that is everything I've been loving for this month. I am sorry that it's all sort of Christmas themed stuff, especially when you haven't seen a lot of the Christmas stuff that I've been using on camera. But just know I'm using a lot of it off camera and I'm absolutely loving it. I cannot wait to share that video with you where I show you all my cards. I have made a couple that I'm actually really proud of. And there's always one or two cards that I make that I'm really proud of, but this year feels like a lot more than that. Oh, sorry, one more thing. I forgot something because it's not in front of me. I've fallen back in love with my silhouette. I didn't think I'd ever do that, but Denise from Luscious Labels gave me a refresher course in how to cut them when I was learning how to do my Planners Anonymous mini kit that you saw in this week's weekly decoration. And then I've kind of gone on with it from that. I've made myself some little labels for the back of all my envelopes for Christmas. And I'm actually sitting around thinking of projects that I can make with my silhouette, which I never did. And for anyone that's going to ask, the reason I like the silhouette over the Cricut is fantastic for projects where there's not print and cut. But as soon as I need to bring print and cut into it, I'm leaning straight for the silhouette. It just does a little bit better job. I can never get the Cricut to line up. I don't know why. But the silhouette never lets me down with that. So I'm really in love with that machine again. It's been a lot of fun replaying with it. I guess not the right word, but rediscovering it, I guess, is the right word. And yeah, I'll share some things that I've made with that over the whole summer holidays. That is it for this one. Thank you so much for hanging with me for this month's favourites. If you have been loving something in November and you'd like to share it with me, I'd love to hear about it. You can leave it here on this video, or you can find me on any of my socials. If you did enjoy this one, please give it a big old thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!